Hi all, let us discuss endocrine glands. These are ductless glands, so it pours secretions directly into the blood. These secretions are known as hormones. There are several endocrine glands in our body. First one, anterior pituitary, posterior pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, thymus, pineal gland, adrenal medulla, adrenal cortex, pancreas, ovary follicle, ovary corpus luteum, and testes. Anterior pituitary, it produces growth hormone also known as somatotropin. It stimulates bone and muscle growth, promotes protein synthesis and fat mobilization. Growth hormone stimulates bone and muscle growth, promotes protein synthesis and fat mobilization. Next one is prolactin. It promotes production and secretion of milk after childbirth. Prolactin promotes production and secretion of milk after childbirth. TSH, that is thyroid stimulating hormone. It stimulates production and secretion of thyroid hormone. TSH stimulates production and secretion of thyroid hormone. Next one is ACTH. It is adrenocorticotropic hormone. It stimulates adrenal cortex to secrete cortisol and other steroids. Next one is LH and ICSH, that is luteinizing hormone and interstitial cell stimulating hormone. It initiates ovulation and the secretion of sex hormones in both genders. It initiates ovulation and secretion of sex hormones in both genders. Next one is FSH, that is follicular stimulating hormone. It stimulates development of ovum in ovaries and sperm in testes. Next is posterior pituitary gland. This gland produces ADH, that is antidiuretic hormone. It increases water absorption from kidney and raises blood pressure. Next one is oxytocin. It stimulates contraction of pregnant uterus after childbirth. Oxytocin stimulates contraction of pregnant uterus after childbirth. Next one is thyroid gland. It produces T4 and T3, tetraiodothyronine and triiodothyronine. It increases oxygen consumption and heat production, stimulates, increases and maintains metabolic process. T4 and T3 increases oxygen consumption and heat production, also stimulates, increases and maintains metabolic process. Calcitonin. It inhibits calcium release from bone, thus lowering blood calcium level. Calcitonin inhibits calcium release from bone. Next one is parathyroid. It produces parathyroid hormone, that is PTH. It increases blood calcium by stimulating calcium release from bone and decreases blood phosphate level. Next one is thymus. It produces thymosin. It stimulates T cells development in thymus and other lymph tissue, involved in some B cells developing into antibody producing plasma cells. Thymosin stimulates T cell development in thymus and other lymph tissue and involved in some B cells developing into antibody producing plasma cells. Next one is pineal gland. This produces melatonin. It involved in circadian rhythms, anti-gonadotropic effect, and exposure to light decreases the secretion. Melatonin involved in circadian rhythms, anti-gonadotropic effect. Next one is adrenal medulla. It produces epinephrine, also called adrenaline. Adrenaline constricts blood vessels in skin, kidneys and gut, which increases blood supply to heart, brain and skeletal muscles, leads to increased heart rate and blood pressure, and raises blood glucose level. Adrenaline constricts blood vessels in skin, kidneys and gut, which increases blood supply to heart, brain and skeletal muscles, leads to increased heart rate and blood pressure, and raises blood glucose level. Next one is norepinephrine. It constricts blood vessels, increases heart rate and contraction of cardiac muscles, and increases metabolic rate. Norepinephrine constricts blood vessels, increases heart rate and contraction of cardiac muscles, and increases metabolic rate. Next one is adrenal cortex, which produces corticosteroids and glucocorticoids, which regulates blood glucose by affecting carbohydrate metabolism, affect growth, decreases effect of stress and anti-inflammatory agent. Corticosteroids and glucocorticoids regulate blood glucose by affecting carbohydrate metabolism, affects growth, decreases effect of stress and anti-inflammatory agent. Adrenal cortex produces another hormone called mineralocorticoids, that is aldosterone. It regulates sodium, water and potassium excretion by the kidney. Aldosterone regulates sodium, water and potassium excretion by the kidney. Next one is gonadocorticoids, that is androgen. It contributes to secondary sex characteristic. Androgen contributes to secondary sex characteristics. Next one is pancreas, islet of Langerhans. It produces insulin. It lowers blood sugar, increases glycogen storage in liver and stimulates protein synthesis. Insulin lowers blood sugar and increases glycogen storage in liver and stimulates protein synthesis. Next hormone is glucagon. Glucagon stimulates glycogen breakdown in liver, increases blood sugar concentration. Glucagon stimulates glycogen breakdown in liver and increases blood glucose concentration. Next one is ovary follicle. It produces estrogen. Estrogen develop and maintain female sex organs and characteristic. It initiate building of uterine lining. Estrogen develop and maintain female sex organs and characteristics and initiate building of uterine lining. Next one is ovary corpus luteum. It produces progesterone and estrogen, which influences breast development and menstrual cycles, promote growth and differentiation of uterine lining, and maintains pregnancy, progesterone and estrogen influences breast development and menstrual cycles, promote growth and differentiation of uterine lining, and maintain pregnancy. Next one is testes. It produces androgen, that is testosterone, which help in develop and maintain male sex organs and characteristic, aid in sperm production. Testosterone develop and maintain male sex organs and characteristic, aid in sperm production. Thank you.